Today's top stories. The Swiss president says that his country supports the efforts of the 5+1 and that Switzerland does not want to play its own role anymore, quote, in this game. He hopes the change of ambassadors will also signal a change in the Swiss initiative regarding Tehran. The new ambassador is the director of the Swiss Foreign Ministry's political department and is quite familiar with Iran's dossier. U.S. Secretary of Defense Robert Gates warned war with Iran would be, quote, disastrous for the United States. However, the U.S. should keep its military options open. In the latest issue of the U.S. Army War College Quarterly, Parameters, Gates said, quote, another war in the Middle East is the last thing we need, noting the current U.S. involvement in wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. But given the current nuclear standoff with Iran, Gates cautioned, quote, the military option must be kept on the table, given the destabilizing policies of the regime and the risks inherent in a future Iranian nuclear threat, either directly or through nuclear proliferation. In an interview on American TV today, President Ahmadinejad declared Iran would react positively if the U.S. sincerely changed its approach to dealing with Tehran. In an unprecedented move by the Bush administration, a U.S. top diplomat joined the talks with Iran's chief negotiator in Geneva over the nuclear standoff. In the NBC interview, Ahmadinejad said, quote, we will be facing a new situation, and the response by the Iranian people will be a positive one. Tension, however, is building up again between Washington and Tehran since Ahmadinejad's Saturday announcement that Iran has increased the amount of centrifuges at the Natanz nuclear facility to 6,000. In response, the White House spokesperson said, quote, announcements like this, whatever the true number is, are not productive and will only serve to further isolate Iran from the international community. While Iran has a week left to answer the request for pre-negotiations offered at the Geneva talks, Ahmadinejad emphasized in the interview, quote, we are not working to manufacture a bomb. We do not believe in a nuclear bomb. The Prosecutor General of Tehran, Saeed Murtazavi, announced 30 individuals were executed yesterday in Tehran's Evin prison. The individuals were charged with crimes of, quote, trespassing, murder along with persecution and torture, armed robbery, and participation in drug trafficking cartels. This is an all-time high for the number of executions within the past year. As a result of Iran's execution record, the EU released a statement last month calling on Tehran to end all executions, including those by stoning. These stories and more at Iranvnc.com.